Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Today I came to harvest my eggs so that I can peel off the eggs from the eggs. You can see my flies are really active. This is afternoon, so the harvest is not done in the afternoon, it's done in the morning and the evening when the fly are less active. So I'm going to wait till evening, then I'll harvest in this set of flies. So I'm going to harvest, and harvest is done 2 days, so that you don't leave the eggs there and then they will become larvae there. So you need to harvest constantly, and then you put them in an environment where they can grow, and then you have your larvae. So I'm going to do that today, but before I go through that, I want to just mention some mistakes I made with my insectarium so that you don't make similar mistakes. So insectarium is the engine power of your BSF farming. Without the insectarium, which is the love net, there is no BSF farming. So the love net have to be tremendously taken care of. So and then you have to expand your love net. If you want to commercialize your BSF farming, you want to take it to another level, you have to bring in more net or expand your net so that it will you'll be able to scale through. As I say, it's the engine power of the whole BSF farming. And these flies are living things. They need to be taken care of. So there's some things you don't do with your flies. So I'm going to give you some examples or some mistakes I make so that you can avoid making some of these mistakes. Some of these mistakes are common. Is ventilation. You can see the flies, they need ventilation. My place is an open place, so there is cross movement of air. You don't keep your fly in a stuffy place, they will die off. They need cross ventilation because they are also living things just as you are. So the fly should be properly taken care of. And then make sure you use transparent zinc, which I did. Use transparent zinc. It helps them to have enough sunlight. Sunlight is a catalyst for them to mate. And the more they mate, the more they lay egg. So sunlight is essential. You put in a transparent zinc up so that they will mate more of them will mate. They need also light at night. If you can light up the place at night, it will also help them mate more. They need light, but they also need ventilation. Take note of that. Always spray them with water. In case if you are living in a hot where the weather is hot, always spray the net water. I spray mine twice a day because my where I am, the weather condition is hot, so I have to spray the net day and night with water. I also soak towel. If you come to where they are kept and yourself you feel stuffy, that's how the flies will feel. If you feel comfortable, that's how the flies will feel. So use yourself as a criteria in treating these flies well. So if you treat them well, they will survive. They will lay much more egg. Darkness help them to emerge to fly faster. If you don't cover your pupa balls, it will take longer time for them to emerge to fly. So always cover your pupa balls. And then number 3, always bring your pupa on time. I made that mistake myself. I left the pupa in the larvarium for a long time. So some of them have emerged to flies. So make sure you bring your pupa on time to the insectarium. Don't just leave them in the larvarium. Anything spraying, they don't avoid that. Spray of any chemical. So another mistake you can avoid, don't use mosquito net for your insectarium. Low level of chemical in the mosquito net can kill these insects. So don't use mosquito net. Avoid mosquito net. Don't say I will wash it and use it. No, there is nets in the market. This type of net, like mine, I measure the yards, then I gave a tailor to sew it like this. Go to your market and get nets like this. So you give your tailor, you sew it, or if there is ready-made net like this, you can also get it, but don't use mosquito net. Avoid mosquito net by all costs. Guys, I'll be removing some of my dead flies right now. If you leave your dead flies there, the insect will lay egg on the dead flies. because they have odors. So the insect, because of the odor, they will lay egg in the dead fly. So always remove your dead flies. As you are removing the eggs out, also remove the dead flies out, so that the place will be free for them to lay in your eggs. And I want to mention this lastly, your attractant. Use attractant with strong odor. You can use an attractant with offensive odor. The smeller the smeller the attractant is, the better. And the more fermented the attractant is, the better. So what I use chicken waste, okay, excrete, attractant with strong smell, so that they will lay in the eggs. That's what you use for your attractant. Thank you very much for watching this video. I will see you in my next video. Bye for now, and God bless you.